All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Brady now on first down. Out on the right, this is Cruz. Directly over it. Oh, now he bowls him over. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A good pickup there at 20 yards.
This defense needs a big play in the worst way because so far, they're not putting up much of a fight. If they don't get a stop here soon, this game could be over for them.
Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10.
20.
On 1st down, Brady. He's going to let it fly. So they took a shot on 1st down but couldn't connect. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And this is incomplete. Not the results you wanted, but the good news, practice makes perfect. We'll see you again right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Flushed out right. Now in desperation. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. K.J. Wright in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Looking middle, and it's incomplete. That would have been a tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really hope your guys come up with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one, because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
The Raiders on third down. How about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Now Brady doesn't like the formation here. He'll take a timeout as he'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. The Raiders on third down. How about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great... Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. That'll bring up 2nd down. But a really nice knockdown. He gets so much pressure in these situations on defensive backs. What are they taught?
Play the ball, not the man, because if you have a pass interference penalty in this spot, boy, oh boy, you put your team in a bad place.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
He's back to throw. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good game. Didn't work out this. And now the offense getting set. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down.
There's definitely contact there, but it's the 4th quarter of a kind of tight game, and sometimes the officials just say, let them play. Kind of like your mom used to with you and your brothers. Just take the broom to you and send you out to the backyard and tell you to settle it yourselves.
I like that, yeah. There was contact. I don't know, like he said, enough to warrant the flag. It was close, though. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
The Raiders on third down. How about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This is third down and 12. To throw is Brady. He's going to let it fly. And a shot taken on third down, unsuccessful. Fourth down now. Too bad. Can't win them all. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first and 10, Brady, the lead in the, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Brady. Cruz has it over the middle. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
Partner, you got to like what they're doing right there. Little by little, they're getting closer. Another good pickup.
The Raiders on third down. How about this stat? A perfect 9 for 9 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for. But here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Brady. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Nice, well-coached, a team that understands what's going on. They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
Back to throw, Brady. That's going to be caught. 23 yards on the play. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Again, it's Brady. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. In for the score. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. He's got his man Cruz. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Running flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
Brady now rebounding nicely after the interception. He's hit 4 straight to start the drive. It's 1st down.
20. Hey, Alabama.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's going to let it fly. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Brady will try again on 2nd down. This is caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Not the results you wanted, but the good news. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st and 10, Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride. When they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean, they want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on 2nd down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Cruz. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down. Brady, now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Wait, 20! Wait, 20!
On 1st down, Brady. Wide open receiver, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
On 1st and 10, Brady. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Wait, 20! Wait, 20!
Throwing on 1st down, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady, now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on the... All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And the offense getting set as they've got it first and goal from the 10.
Wait 20. Wait 20. Wait 10.
On first and 10, Brady. Flush to his right. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow. Wow.
Nice job. Congratulations, defeating the Madden Ultimate Team. All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And the offense getting set as they've got it first and goal from the 10.
Wait 20. Wait 20. Quick.
throwing on first down. Brady, and he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good agile with their feet. He showed the agility over the toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds. I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Here's Brady. And that is incomplete. So they went for the 6, didn't get it. Now the call has to be for 3.
I agree with you. I know the competitive instinct says, let's go ahead and take another shot. But you took it already. Go ahead now, get the field goal.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now Brady got to have this one. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. Didn't work out this time, but there's always next time. And the offense getting set as they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Throwing now is Brady. And Cooks hands it over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
They'll try and run it with McCoy. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I'm a little surprised right here. They've got 3 timeouts left. The clock's running down, and they aren't using them. Those timeouts do you no good at home. Use them now.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. They come out here in the eye. Now Brady, and he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. And it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Brady. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively, they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
From the gun, it's Brady. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10.
20! 20!
On 1st and 10, Brady. Here's to the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Like 20! Like 20! Like we get!
Throwing on 1st down. Brady. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Like 20! Like 20!
Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everything.
And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
20!
Now McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
20! White 20!
Back to throw. And it's incomplete. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going on the field, but okay, I see you. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. He got 29 yards on time. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gardens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. On second down, it's McCoy. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Nice job. Congratulations, defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's Solo Challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10.
By 20! By 20! Go!
They'll look to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. Wow.
And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
20.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far.
20.
Now Brady again. Over the middle, complete. That's Cruz. 33-yard line here. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And remember, field goal does them no good in this situation.
You got to think they should be taking some shots for the end zone soon. Back to throw. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heave for the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
Now Brady escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time. We'll see you next time right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
20.
He'll look to throw. Staying on his feet. Flushed out right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worried about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
12 more yards there and another first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
He's back to throw. Fights loose. He's going to let it fly. Just bowling over tacklers. And incomplete here. So that will leave him with 16 on the clock.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up with that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Brady now to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. Now one more shot at it. Obviously, again, they've got to go for the end zone.
Well, we've seen it happen before. How about Aaron Rodgers throughout his career? He seems to pull it off about every other week. But if I'm the defense, I'm rushing the quarterback and making him move away from his throwing arm. That makes it a little...
Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10.
20.
To throw is Brady. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Now Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. See you next. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
By 20!
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This for his running back, McCoy. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Brady to throw. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Back to throw, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback, and he's got it! It's caught for a touchdown! And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's Solo Challenge. Madden Ultimate Team. Go earn your keep. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first down, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Not the results you wanted, but... Here are the Raiders as they get set on first and 10.
Delay of game, offense.
So that'll back them up 5.
Still first down.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Wait, 20! Wait,
Shotgun now for Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. That throw good for 4. It's second down. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Brady to throw on second down. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Brady now on first down. This is caught. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Brady to throw again. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. All right, so the challenge is laid out in front of you. Can you complete it? We're about to find out. Solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team time. Let's go. And now the offense getting set, first and 10.
20! Ready?
Here's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. This defense not going to lag back. They come with pressure that time, force him out of the pocket, and the incompletion.
And so many times when you're watching a game, you're seeing the offense doing all the dictating. In this case, the defense said, we're dictating the turns, and turned it loose.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. Charles, just a gigantic play right there.
Absolute breakdown defensively, but take no credit away. A huge gain, and that turns things around.
And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
Got to be wary of throwing an interception here because the defense knows they're going to get tested deep. That's why they're going to put a couple of extra guys back there to try and prevent that.
Yeah, late in the fourth quarter here, trying to preserve the lead. Play action. Now it's Brady. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. Well, these corners, I tell you, they've done excellent work all game long.
They remind me of guys in the past who just said, hey, throw it out here 100 times. Nothing good is going to happen. And if you throw it in the wrong place, I'll take it the other way.
Throwing is Brady on third down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. So this defense, they looked a little shaky to start the drive, but bottom line, they're a play away from finishing it off.
They rocked them a little bit on this drive, didn't they? But as you and I both know, it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
To throw, it's Brady. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing about how this works is Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge, you can always restart and try again. We'll see you next time. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. On first down, Brady. And Woods has it over the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well. On first and 10, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Jonathan Joseph there on the coverage. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
Throwing now is Brady. Being chased out left. Caught. It's Cruz left side. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. Again, it's Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. That didn't work out this time. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. There defensively was Buster screen to knock it away.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. And incomplete here, so a little razzle-dazzle on that one, but they couldn't hook up, and it's third down. Back to throw. This is caught. It's close. On third down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 47 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flipped field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
That is caught at the 10-yard line. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge. All right, the challenge is in front of you. Do you accept it? I hope so. Keep the game on. Play the challenge. It's solo challenge, Madden Ultimate Team. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And he'll get this up over the 25 to the 26. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, I think sometimes maybe we take LaShawn McCoy for granted. Been in the league since 2009. He's played 12 or more games every season as a running back. 30 years old this year. What do you see for his future?
I still see a very bright future for him, and you're exactly right. We do kind of take him for granted. Remember, he was with Philadelphia. Then he goes to Buffalo. Buffalo goes through the playoff drought before last season. And the Eagles, they win a Super Bowl without him. So, yeah, we forget just how special he is. But I do think with his running style, he's got many more seasons left.
Brady now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing on first down is Brady. It's called left side by Cooks. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Give him 30 yards there. Back to throw. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down. They took their shot for the end zone, almost cost him.
And he made the right play there, knocking it away. But, boy, it looked like he had a chance to come down with the football. And if he does that, this thing is over. Instead, he leaves him out there with another chance.
He'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
He's back to throw. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. And that does it for this one. Pat yourself on the back. You just completed and dominated the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. All right, it's Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You know the drill. Let's get right down to it. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Throwing on first down, Brady. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball that arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. You got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. Now Brady got to have this one. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. Too bad. Can't win them all, though. Come back, try again. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Now Brady. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. Well, unfortunately, unable to achieve the results you're looking for, but there's always next time. We'll see you next time right here on the Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. To throw is Brady. Flush to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Ball 50.
Brady to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got him in. Complete. A big play that time for the Raiders. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. 53 yards. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
220.
Back to throw, Brady. He's going to let it fly. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Here's Brady to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
The 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. So that does it. Put this one in the books. A successful Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. See you next time. All right, your challenge awaits. Can you fulfill that solo challenge? Time to find out. It is indeed the solo challenge, and it's Madden Ultimate Team time. And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10. On 1st down, Brady. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Calais Campbell in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He's going to let it fly. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on, 3rd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down. try it here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep down. And got his man complete. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10.
Like 20! Like 20!
Brady now on first down. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for a cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seeing from him.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready. To go as we get set to resume the action. Brady, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Like 20! Like 20!
One final try now for Brady. Now a desperation throw deep down. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Orlando Scandrick. Not the result you wanted, but the good news practice. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10.
Like 20! Like 20!
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Brady going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
So another big shot dodged there defensively. Now they're just one more incompletion away from salting away this victory. And I know this feeling. They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And that is incomplete. Well, unfortunately, not the result that you were looking for, but the great thing of... And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady. He'll set up the screen to McCoy. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. The first down screen pass, good for 5. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. Brady. Over the middle to Beckham. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
By 20!
Again, it's Brady. And they'll check this one down to McCoy. No gain, and it's 2nd down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Casey Hayward, the Pro Bowler, there to knock it away.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys first.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. This secondary as a unit, they've worked really well together in this one, especially late.
A lot of cohesiveness, a lot of communication, and some great athleticism. They're playing so well now, a nickname is sure to follow. They'd have to name this whole unit soon.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. Mark Barron able to drop him for a loss of 4. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down of this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Hey, 20!
They'll look to throw. Cruz has it over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes a timeout. And now we're set to get going. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
By 20! By 20!
A give to the scrimmage and driven backwards. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
I know they got a little yardage there, but I'm not sure their investment is right. They're still running the football, and I'm not sure there's enough time to continue to do that.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. Again, it's McCoy. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing, often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. Wiggles free, and some room to maneuver. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So after the run by McCoy, here's another 1st and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for. Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. And welcome back. The offensive unit, they took the timeout. And now they get set to line up as we resume action. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. He'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Mark Barron in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Now, how about that? Rattled by a big play in the previous snap, they bounce back, and that's exactly what they needed defensively, getting a big play of their own.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. Brady now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
20! 20!
He's back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations. We'll see you next time. All right, you saw the challenge on the screen. I don't need to repeat it. It's solo challenge. Madden Ultimate Team, go earn your keep. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Back near his goal line. Here's Brady. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
23 yards on the play. Might not be anyone that's run the 2-minute drill better than Tom Brady, 2nd all-time in fourth-quarter comebacks.
And even though he's 2nd all-time, it feels like 1st in all the most important comebacks. He's the right guy to have the ball in this situation.
His throw incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Brady will try again on 2nd down. And Cooks has it over the middle. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. So the offense takes the timeout, and they are back out and ready to rock. Now Brady. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. So we're back in the offense getting set following the call of that timeout. To throw is Brady. And he's in for the touchdown. And barring a miracle, the extra point can win this football game. All right, nice job. I believe that is challenge met and defeated from where I sit. Congratulations. Good job on this Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Buffalo Bills. With that, let's get up to a winter wonderland at New Era Field in Orchard Park. On the call, we bring in our bundled-up duo of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. He's Charles Davis. Full disclosure, we both have mittens. We both have coats on up here in the booth. This one, it's going to be interesting.
I've got the long johns, the socks, the boots, you name it. You know me in cold weather, we don't get along all that well. But these games are always interesting because you never know how it's going to play out. One slip, someone's going for 80 yards, and you could lose a game.
By 20! By 20!
10th carry now for McCoy. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Now Brady. And his pass incomplete.
But he'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
By 20! By 20!
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Going to drop this off to McCoy. Complete. And now running right through it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule.
By 20!
Now Brady again. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
By 20! By 20!
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. And this one's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And finally taken down at the 15. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Back now in Buffalo. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15.
20!
They'll run it now out of the gun. He gets away from 1, and he's going to get it inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On second down, here's Brady. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And the Raiders have cut it back to within a score.
It's never any fun, Brandon, when you're the defensive team and the first drive of the game, you give up a touchdown. The key is not to get down. Make those adjustments and come back for your next series with the intent of shutting them down.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Brady now to throw. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Bullock out now to kick this one away. Here's Taiwan Jones on the return. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario, get enough first downs and make them lead up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And now following that time. Defense back out onto the field.
Now let's go.
McCarron to throw on second down. Trying the out route incomplete. It's Jones. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And McCarron now. Six for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. This afternoon. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11.
Now let's go! Green!
Another run. This time it's Ivory. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. The Bills on 3rd down. They've been flat getting it done, 8 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hurry up, here we go! Blue, line it!
They stay on the ground. Ivory again. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Yeah, baby!
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Brady to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. It was the free safety, Jordan Poyer, that time there to make the play in coverage. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. He got 29 yards that time. Back to throw, Brady. Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Brandon Cooks in the final minute. And the Raiders have moved down in front here in the fourth quarter. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. Now Bullock to add the extra point. You always worry about the plant foot in the snow, but no problems there. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bullock out now to kick this one away. Now Jones. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Now A.J. McCarron and the offense heading back onto the field. This is something we've seen many times over the course of his career. Can he pull off another fourth quarter comeback?
And it's very strange, isn't it? Because when it's a player of this magnitude, even though the guys on defense have the lead and are sitting in the best spot, they're maybe the most nervous people in the stadium because they've seen this happen to too many people before, too many teams. They've got to find a way to shut him down.
Here we go again for the Grizzled vet. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way down to the 29. A big play here for the Bills. 45 yards. And he'll spike it with 16 seconds remaining. And incomplete here. So that will leave him with 16 on the clock.
Here we go now.
Back to throw. McCarron. Unable to corral him. He fights through. Oh, he's able to outmuscle it here as he pulls it in. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They got exactly what they wanted there. Out route, catch, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
And I have to criticize defense here because you know the situation. You want to keep them inbounds and have the clock run. So I'm sitting on the outside portion of the field and not letting them throw an out route. Throw anything inside and I'll make the tackle. An out route? That's not the way you're supposed to play it.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
Here we go now.
To throw is McCarron. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one.
Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the coach, and we're set to bring you coverage from Madden Ultimate Team. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Tennessee Titans and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay in Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
Like 20, 380.
Brady now on first down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
So when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Adoree Jackson right there, step for step in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Escaping the pressure right. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll bring up 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Stop!
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. He's got it, he's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through picking up the first.
Throughout his career, Tom Brady has made a living with the quick pass, hasn't he? How about that one? A little slant inside, and I think his arm's gotten stronger throughout his career, too.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Rhett Ellison from 13 yards out, and the Raiders are back within a score. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
Here's Bullock now for the extra point. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Bullock out now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. A first down throw for Mariota. Complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end, a guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight, doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in the East Bay. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now they'll run with Lewis. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Again, it's Lewis. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive. That's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Take it all the way down and just take the delay.
Delay of game, offense.
And that'll that'll set them back 5.
Still second down.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota breaks through the contact. Oh, that one sailed a bit, but the catch is still made. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Glover Quinn there on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line. Yeah, he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. The Titans on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Mariota to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. It's picked up. A live ball here, remember.
That block had all the earmarks of a special teams coach who's been working on this for a long time, but kept it in his pocket until he absolutely needed it. That looked like one of those ones that just said, crucial, have to have it, and called it.
So something maybe you don't use in the second quarter of a 20-point game, but here 4th quarter trying to seal it, you do.
No doubt. And those guys spend so much time on tape trying to find where the weak spots are. If they think there's one player that they can utilize to get through and get the block, in this case, he dialed it up.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
20! Like 20! Go!
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Back to throw. Out on the right, this is Cruz. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So the offensive unit called the TO, and now we are ready to resume play. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now Bullock to add the extra point. Bullock good on the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game. Bullock out now to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. So some drama down to the very end of this ball game, Charles, on that final kickoff. They were hoping to break free, some sort of miracle play, but they couldn't do it.
They had a chance, and that was their only opportunity to try and bring it all the way back. As you noted,
Hello, everybody. It's the coach welcoming you to Madden Ultimate Team. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be an interesting matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Oakland Raiders. So with that, let's get out to the East Bay and Oakland, California. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis with you from our broadcast perch. And Charles, as we get this thing started, what are you going to be keeping your eye on?
Special teams. Field position is always a big determiner in a ball game. Who sets their offense up for success the best? That team will win the game.
Here are the Raiders as they get set on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
This give is to McCoy. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
He finds McCoy. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They've got another 1st down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They go back to the ground with McCoy. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On 3rd down, Brady. He's got his man closed. And now past another. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Back now in the East Bay. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10.
Hey, by 20! By 20!
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 4 on the carry there at 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you win 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. From the gun, it's Brady. Going for his running back, and he's got him complete. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side, but for lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Brady going to throw. Oh, he can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
And there's still time remaining, and there's a... Enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
After the field goal now, it's Bullock to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first down. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation when they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground and he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So a defensive timeout, chance to regather, regroup, and get set as we resume action. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Matt. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Now a carry for Matt. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. And now following that timeout, the defense back out onto the field. The Colts on 3rd down. Can't be any better than a perfect 6 for 6. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. All right, so the timeout over and all 11 men back out onto the field for the defense. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And look at this, it's a fake. But he will not make the first down marker, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Ready to take the field. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of...
Well, he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Terrell Basham in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now a desperation throw. And this is caught at the 20. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. On 3rd down, that is a big-time play for the Raiders. 41 yards. And under 20 seconds now as the spike comes with 18 ticks remaining.
Let's go! Fire in!
Back to throw. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down 1 is tempted to go for 2. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
And now a critical extra point attempt here. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Luck. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Luck. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds. Left on the clock. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Luck now to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now. And we have free football overtime. Here we go, my friend.
And the way this game played out, this is exactly how it should end, going to overtime, because neither one got an advantage today.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team... score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. On first down, Luck. And that's going to be incomplete. Brian Grant, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Locke. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot they want to get into. That's what we call not taking the cheese, right? Don't go for the mousetrap. But it's hard to do, because when you see a guy cutting that in that direction, you tend to go towards him.
To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Charles, any chance they go for it here?
I think that there's a chance. They have to consider it because of the way they played offense in this game. I mean, look at the scoreboard. Look at the points that they put up. They feel confident that they can keep it going. But the risk is, and the downside is, you don't get it here, you've set up your opponent in really good field position.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. Oh, he almost had it. Would have been a big interception here in OT. Instead, it'll give him another shot on 3rd down.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
The Colts on 3rd down. They've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Locke. It's complete to Graham. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. His first catch, and it's a big one in overtime. It's a 1st down. He did not have a catch till that moment. Pretty good time for his first one, though, here in OT.
I would agree with that. And just think about how they had to cycle through all the play sheets, right? Tried to find ways to get a lot of people the football. In this case, as you said, he hadn't had a catch all game. Now they find him in a key moment. Really well done.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here in OT. So the defense had a chance to catch their breath, and now they're back out and ready. They run again with Hines. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 2nd and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. The defense, they got a little bit of a breather. Now they're back and set as we resume play. The Colts on 3rd down. Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Locke. And this is going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Yeah, Sanders now to return. There'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. So out come the Raiders. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. And it worked his way across the 30 to the 32. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and they'll break that one soon.
Tom Brady flashing the mobility, scrambling there for a 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. On 2nd down, here's Brady. That'll go as a loss of 9, and it leads to 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Shotgun now for Brady. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Oh, so close, but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session, but Coach, I was throwing it to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
Brady going to go on 4th down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was Quincy Wilson that time, was able to make the play defensively. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39. Now let's go. Green 39, green 39. Hut. All right, here we go.